Hello, welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. So after a couple trials and errors, we finally got everything right. So now we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Hey, good morning, my neighbors. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As we are going to get a little excited, we're gonna go straight to the chart because this thing is rocketed completely off, and we got some meta trades that is holding up, and we're just trying to see what NQ is going to do here. So, looking forward to it. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button. All right. What are you going to do, NQ? So, are you still in your thing that you're doing?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
What thing?
I'm saying the
I'm
trade.
ready for 9:30. It's not 9:30 yet.
Oh, okay.
We're doing an auction.
Okay, okay, okay. Got you.
Snap. What was Amazon and Apple?
Amazon and Apple, I think, is tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna try to do Ivy Flush?
Yeah. I'll probably do it tomorrow. If you pick me up in the morning.
No problem. All right.
Try to
Let's go.
come straight from.
All right, come on. Enough of this little sell-off that y'all
I
doing.
might not even go home.
What's my meta doing now?
Yeah, they're trying to get into the.
Meta is at 776. It's at 777. I wanted to get to 780. That's what I really wanted. And then I'll position myself out. But this is going to be one of those tricky ones. I know it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put you on my other earpods. I wonder how would that clash. Yeah, I think it's clashing. Because you got a lot of noise in your background. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay, I guess it did not work out. Alright, well then, let's ignore that for right now then. I don't feel like battling with that. Alright, we got like 30 seconds left. And the market is open. Enough of those bids. Come on, rebalance. Rebalance. A lot of my alerts are coming in. Come on, come on. Oh, these bids and asks are so all over the place. I still can't get out of my vertical. It says I am. What the hell? They are crushing the crap out of this IV right now. Oh my god, this is probably the most craziest thing. It says my net liquidity. This is getting a little crazy. 770. Ah, come on. What is going on here? 773. Come on. Let's get back to 775. I can't even close off this position.
Where's Hobby?
I think they probably got wrapped up. I know he said he was gonna hit the road, and he'll hit me up after, but nothing yet. So he's
You
probably.
recording?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm
I got
recording right now.
300 ticks to the downside. I told you that I'm feeling this bad boy, and I missed it.
All right, come on, Meta, get back to that 780. Come on to that 780 that I love. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'm worried about my Meta. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even paying attention to futures. I apologize, folks, if you're waiting for me to deal with
No, but I
futures.
just knew it was gonna drop.
780. Come on, get that 780. Get to that 780. Boom. Sending one. Come on. Give me my order. Come on. Give me my order.
You taking it up?
No, I just want to close off one of my positions. What is taking it so long? You should have been closed.
You taking it up?
No,
I'm about to. Oh,
not yet. Not yet. I'm not even focusing on that. Where is my order? Come on.
are you taking it down?
No, I'm trying to close off because I got Meta and I got a couple positions on it, and I'm trying to sell it
Man,
for.
I got 343 ticks to the downside.
I'm
I still got a target. The point
No,
16
it's not that. It's my Meta position, Javi. I know what you're thinking. Javi just jumped in. You could just say hey. Leo says hi.
No, I took it. I had took it down.
You took it. You took it down.
Yeah, I got 322 ticks.
Okay, good.
I had more.
Come on, Meta. I am still not out of my position. This is crazy.
Ooh, mosquito bit my shoulder.
Come on. Yeah, because I already had a Meta position that I swung for.
Is it still dropping?
It's been over a few months.
Is it still dropping?
It's trying to, but I think it's getting a little bit more of a bounce.
I want to know if this is going to be a floor.
I'm trying to be patient with it because it showed me my price on the screen and I put the order for it, but they still haven't filled my order.
It looks like possibly bear flag breakdown.
Leo, you took options too, or you didn't take any options? You only
I didn't
paper
get
trade.
into option.
No, she didn't take no options.
The future, I got 358 ticks. 360. They're going to see if it's going to make a bear flag or should I buy it up?
No, it's you're on my earbuds and she's on speaker. Oh my God, I'm not gonna get the price that I'm looking for, am I?
Yeah, it's going to make a bear flag.
It got to 780 and didn't give me my order. Come on, Meta. Come on. I'm trying to be patient with it because it keeps flashing above two and some change. I want Meta above 780, and it was just above 780, and they smacked it right on down. Woo! I gotta let the trade work, right?
Is it dropping still?
Kind of not. It is and not at the same time. Like it's bouncing off of the fair value gap, but it's like I'm over here trying to fight between a 26 cents difference.
All right. I got into that put side. I did. I got breathe.
Come on, Meta. I think y'all fighting against Meta because NQ is pretty much powered by some of the Mag 7, and Meta is one of them. Okay, you got to 283. Come on. You got to fill my order this time. Come on, 783. Fill my order already.
I got 398 ticks. I'm trying to see if it's gonna hold.
We're on top. You're on top of a fair value gap that pushed us up in the first place, so you might get affected by that. Come
But if it
on,
pushes
give me
higher,
a
then
push.
did we gap down? I got a gap.
And
Is
they
that a
probably try
gap?
to refill the gap back up.
929. Yeah,
They,
we did gap down.
they probably IV flushing the crap out of Meta right now. Come on, give us that push. Come on, baby. That medium price is so
Nah,
trash.
they might drop it. They might do the opposite play from yesterday.
They're trying to.
I don't know. Don't quote me because I haven't charted.
Okay, fair enough.
But the way the market pushed, oh, this lost signal.
Oh my God! Come on, fill my order.
You trying to go up or down?
I'm just trying to close my order. I'm trying to close
At
to.
where? On
It's
the upside or
oh,
downside?
it basically is the upside if you think about it because this thing is getting dancing back and forth, down, back and
Well,
forth.
how many percentage is just closing?
I'm above 100, but the thing is, I can't do market because it's a vertical.
Yes, you can.
No, I cannot. If I do, it's going to give me a terrible price because of the two different differences on
It's
price.
a market.
I cannot do market for that. You're not supposed to do market.
That
I might have to.
it,
I might have to
you're
at
still
no
gonna walk
choice in a
out with
little bit,
90%.
huh?
You said it's 100%.
A
If you
hundred
close
percent is
it,
what it's reading to me, but because of the spread, you can't just hit market. You got to do it with a limit order. All right, I just readjusted it. Oh my God, I feel like I'm making a mistake with that. But I gotta try. If not, this doesn't work, then I'm gonna just do the market order and just get out of that. Keep saying 207. They keep marking 207, 207. Where's the 220s? Okay, now it's flashing 220s. All right, just
let
reach
me
up
know
a
if
little
it pushed
higher.
up or drop.
It's bouncing off the fair value gap again. But they keep wiping it every time it bounces off the fair value gap.
And it keeps dropping.
Yeah. I'm almost 15 minutes in. Lordy, lordy. Mm-mm-mm. I apologize, my futures folks. Y'all probably like, what is he looking at? I'm trying to get out of my meta position. It was a vertical because I'm operating with a small account. So I'm trying to get out of one position so that way I can be able to focus on futures, and we're waiting for opening range. So let me just load this up for opening range, and we'll just go ahead and focus on that. Maybe I can take my mind off of this. Let's get that there. Template, and there we go.
Are you pushing up? No.
No, it's not pushing up anymore. And let me go check on Meta what price it's on now. It was above 780, like 783, 785, and then now it's back to 780. They really just toying around with Meta. Ah,
You ain't home?
I still haven't closed, and I adjusted the position and went with a lower price.
Well,
That's the
that
crazy
means
part.
you want to home.
Oh, maybe it's God's guiding hand. It's like, all right, I'm gonna hold this position until I give him his price that he wants. Come on, baby. I'm being nice and simple. So the goal behind that is I want to take just a small position off so that way I can just operate with a little bit of freedom of runners, and they're just not filling my order. And I'm thinking with this volatility, it would have filled a long time ago. So this is kind of interesting. They still dropping the NQ. It came to the 200 on the 15 minute. Might get a bounce here. All right, so the 15 minutes is in place. Can I finally get my order in? It's already fit. It's officially 15 minutes. I'm taking the market. I'll take whatever they present in front of me. Order filled. I'm gonna use this as a trial and error of that and see where this relatively goes. Because I don't like market orders. Not in a situation like that. But it's all right. So let's see where did they fill me at? You said put it in. He's like put it in. All right, let's get rid of the dividends. And all right. So all right, so I didn't get the 225. Like I said, I was fighting for an extra 25 cents. What it do, Rod? I was fighting for an extra 25 cents. That's what it boiled down to. Well, no, 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 not 25 cents. That's coming off wrong. Again, we're talking about $25 because it's options. Uh-huh. Nah, you good. My mental. Well, no, he's still around. Listen. I am the risk taker that I am, but I would. No, honestly, I was gonna put the order and just leave it and just go find something else productive to do. But I wanted to lock in some profits because I want to use some of that cash, um, so that way I can be able to do the compound because we're still doing the compound challenge. You starting yours Monday? I'm starting mine tomorrow. I decided to go with August 1st, first of the month. Yeah. Uh, mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. That you hesitated on. Yeah. Yeah. I can't say that for YouTube. He's basically saying he was being a bit apprehensive on his positions when he could have been a little bit more assertive. So without adding any colors. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Let me call you back.
All right, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, she said hi after. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Nah, she actually had to go walk away because where she is, the reception is so bad. So if she's gonna go in, it's best that she just get off the phone so we can get some margaritas, get some tacos. This was a good reversal off of a fair value gap rejection. We're at 18 points just from value, but it's a lot more if you caught it off of the wick, which I was attempting to do so, but I'm the type I like to concentrate on one trade at a time so that way I don't make any mistakes, especially when we're talking about something I held. I got into Meta June 17, June 17, and I've been holding on to that bad boy through pain and suffering. I just knew that it was gonna go ahead and make that move. But the only thing I wished on was that I just took another stab, and I think it got down to like $75 for the contract, and I could have bought one more as we were going to the earnings. But again, we're talking about capital preservation. We're following our rules. It says do not exceed a certain amount of your portfolio, and that's what I did. So I'm happy with the results. All right, what else we got here? Upstart is up. Let me just do a quick on that as we are doing that. Let's see what Upstart looks like real quick. 84. I want this one to break above 85 and hold. That is my goal here. That will put some pressure on those sellers. And then after that, I'm just chilling. Those are the only couple positions that I'm monitoring right now. I did not add into the Tesla. Did you add into Tesla? You haven't added nothing to Tesla?
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. No, I'm talking to Javi. Uh huh. Okay. Yeah, I think Coney is going to be a good one because it's going to be predicated to Coinbase, and if Bitcoin gets to 125K, I think that's the one that's going to really sell it. That's the one that's going to really make that thing rocket. Mm-hmm. Oh, YMAX. Yeah, YMAX is a good one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, for through the dividends. Okay. That's not. That's not well to put it as cash so you can deploy later, right? You're not gonna buy something specific. Well, I would say still do if there's any difference that I would say still do some charting, so that way. Oh, actually, I don't have that set up right. Okay, display is off. Uh
This
huh.
got 15 minutes, 5 minute candle is big.
Yeah, that 15 minute is we're going straight to stranger danger. They're gonna try to get that fair value gap. This is the play I was thinking about doing, but I could not concentrate. So if you're
5 minute
in
look like a morning star.
5 minute does look like a morning star. We got 2 minutes left on there.
But we are at the 5 minute 200.
Yeah.
At 5 minute 200, 675.50.
Okay. Okay. So you already have plans for the check, right? You just gonna. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. I got you. And then you just build off of that. Yeah. And that's the challenge between compounding, right? Is being able to deploy the cash when it's asking for it. Oh, I forgot. This doesn't let me. Yeah. Yeah. That's the American dream goal right there. Because if you can have that much working for you, you can live off the interest, or actually live off the interest, the compounding, and the dividends. All of that all at once. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'm with you. No, no, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. All right, let me just run through this real quick, Javi. Like AMD is doing something very crazy, and I think they're coming for not the title of Nvidia, but something close to it. Something's happening over at AMD because this chart looks really really good. What else do I have here? Um, Not QCOM. This one's obscure. Let me see. Coinbase. Coinbase is trying to push back up, but after they hit that 400, I've been a little apprehensive on it. So that's another one. That's why I said Coney is a good idea. I like your idea on Coney. Um, what else we got? Not that one. My wife would appreciate that one. We'll talk about that later. Then XPO. Okay, this one's pulling back. All right. I just wanted to run through all my tickets and see. We got a 5 minute going to push, right? So I'm thinking about doing one of these setups here. Let me go ahead and show it on the screen. Something like this with 55 tick stop. It's going to look something like this, and 133. That's what my alert is triggering right now. Should have been already in it. It's already taken off. Let's just watch and see if this one pans out, because that's what that alert that popped in my screen suggested, but I got wrapped up on something else. Let me see if I can find a decent price to sneak in. I'm late to the party, but I'm fashionably late. See if I can find a spot. If we get a solid reset here, that should go ahead and key off on that. Meanwhile, let me go ahead and close this. I already did my purchases for today. Bring this back to Meta. Keep an eye on you, bad boy. Not saying I'm going to adjust anything, but I just want to see what it does. Yeah, if I like around 55.15 was the play. Let's just double check that there is nothing crazy coming in the news. Let's go ahead and just do a quick check over there. This thing is still pushing up, so if you want to get in, by all means, it won't be too bad. All right, so we got bill auction at 11:30. That shouldn't have too much of an effect. Fed balance sheet, that's going to be at the close of the market. That can have an effect, but it's going to be more for the overnight. And of course, there's jobs reports. So to be honest, I'm not too sure how I want to swing. If I have anything that's less than September, I am not keeping it overnight. But anything that's after September, I'm thinking we're going to have such a move here from non-farm payrolls and then Michigan sentiment, because the economy, as Jay Powell has been saying, he doesn't want to cut interest rates, is because the economy is looking good. Now, this is going to be the first of the month, plus that all types of foolishness is going to be in the middle of that. We don't know if this is a reposition for puts and they're going to go ahead and put August down, or if we're going to go ahead and push up. So just keep that in mind on your positions. I'm not saying for you to panic, but just be cognizant of what can happen. All right, let's go ahead and switch right back. So we covered the news. I am curious about seasonality. The market's still going up. Okay, it's very counterintuitive, right? Oh, appreciate for the subscription. I appreciate you. Don't forget to share it to your friends and family as well. So when it comes down to Jay Powell, right? For example, Jay Powell is looking at it like when, or let me put my economic hat on, right? If you're going to go ahead and lower interest rate, then that means the economy is not moving. Think about the pandemic. Everybody was coming off of all that crap that was going on. We were shut down for the whole entire time, and no one was too sure what was going to happen. So they raised minimum wage. They did everything they can to kind of get the almost like jumpstart the economy. You have to lower interest rates for that. What what's there to jumpstart the economy when we're still making new highs? That's how Jay Powell's looking at it. So it's a little tough pill to swallow for those that are pricing it in. But again, we're technical analysis. We're not looking to price anything in. If the chart says it's bullish, we're bullish. If the chart say we're bearish, and that's it. All right, so it hit the stop loss, but it did give us a good amount of ticks before that happened. So if we had take that trade, let's see what would have been the result. Assuming that we stayed in that, it was about 92 ticks. That's not too bad. So we didn't get the whole 133, but at least we got the 92 ticks. That would have been a good trade, solid trade, because we don't let green trades go red. That's not how we operate. All right, let's keep this party going. I was checking seasonality. I want to see what the NASDAQ does. That is stock charts. Let me see what seasonality has for next month. I want to say it's also bullish, but it's a lot less of a percentage. Let me double check. August. Yeah. So so it it's not bearish, it's not bullish. Let me pull this back 10 years though. It's like this month of July, to kind of give y'all a little heads up, if you haven't watched my show, I kind of warned y'all be going in. July is normally a bullish month. That's what happens. So I did have a little bit of a bullish bias coming in, but those confirmations came in throughout the month. August, on the other hand, kind of operates like March, April, May, and June for the most part. And we usually get that spike up, new 6 months, new quarter. We just come off quad witching, hence the reason why July is like that. Profits is taken roughly around August. You're gonna find some gems in between where you can kind of like play to the upside still because it's normally a continuation. But by September, yeah, it's probably gonna make more sense for us to have a cut. September is normally known for the past 10 years, we average negative 2% loss on the Qs, just to kind of give an idea. Meanwhile, August normally has 1.9% positive on August. Now, it does not mean when we start August 1st, it just continues. It could dump all the way down, pull back like 3%, 5%, and then recovers a total of 7% and still be within that average by the recovery and finish above 1.9. So you still have to do your due diligence when you're charting. So right now, what it looks like to me is the momentum of August. Actually, you know what? I'm in July. Let's go to the monthly to kind of show you what I mean. I'm going to hide my drawings. Look at that. Are you telling me that this is going to be a completely and utter reversal? No, this does not give me that signal. But what it can do, we could probably come to like 50% of this, maybe come down to like the fair value gap that we put on the monthly. Mind you, we already put fair value gaps here and here. So we're sitting on top of two fair value gaps, and that monthly stochastic looks like can't stop, won't stop. We might even get to like 25,000 if you're just taking a snapshot of what you see here. Does not guarantee that. But nice solid structure coming off of a monthly morning star, hence the reason why it's bullish here to another bullish here. We're making all-time highs. Nothing is much more of a psychological level. If y'all haven't been on my channel, y'all would know I love psychological levels. And come on, bring my drawing back, right? And a psychological level of 2, 5, 1, 2, 3 of that means everybody that plays psychological level on the ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, they're all going to be staring at that level. And we're probably going to have a major rejection there or somewhere like 24,999 something. So let's just say we push up in August and then push back down. That could be the catalyst that pushes us back to that average of 2% growth out of the Qs. So just keep that in mind when you're making your plan. We normally do 4% on July, and you can see right here we're currently at 3.5%. We're below average, but generally speaking, this is kind of solid and it's in line to me. All right, let's go ahead and go back to our opening range. Let's see if we can find something. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, and I was $500 away from completing the beast mode, but I had a one-on-one right at 12 o'clock. I missed it. Not it's fine. It's fine. This is what I'm here for. not the not the drinking. Oh no, it's too early in the morning. uh, what I gave you a trigger word? Beast mode. Yeah, but honestly, it It's always the hardest. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I'll challenge you
The
to
W
this
pattern.
on a W pattern. All right, cool. I'll check it out. I challenge you to this, Javi. Why don't you do this? It sounds like you have the risk tolerance to go and swing for when you are doing that one, right? Let's just say you're swinging for that high, but why don't you do it where I'll give it multiple shots at it, maybe no more than three, and no matter what, you're going to only lose $100. Why don't you do it like that? How do you feel about that? It's what's that? That's like about 20 ticks, like 20 ticks on one contract at NQ. Yeah, so try to see if that gives you some consistency. Because what I started doing recently is just, all right, cool. You're not going my way. All right, no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my money, and at least I'm happy that I took some profit if it's just a small green. Or thank God I only lost $100, and because I take those small profits, when I get hit for that $100, it usually offsets from the small profits I take. So it's like I'm kind of like wading in the water a little bit, and then when I finally get one of those moves, I know how to control it and trail it properly. See if that helps. Cause I sure enough did that towards the end of the afternoon. I was like, man, we're gonna swing for the fences. I knew I was scalping, and I made sure to just lock in where I felt like it was necessary. Yeah, they they switched. They said in a what was that, a pinch hit? No, no, not pinch hit. A relief pitcher. Yeah, they said the relief pitcher, right? Yeah, we need we need fresh arms for this guy. He came for throats. No, I it sounds familiar. No, was it that League of Its Own with the women? Yeah, yeah. So he did two. Oh, I don't know that one then. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I know League of Its Own where he was coaching the women one. Okay, 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 okay. Major League. Okay, I'm gonna check that one out. I don't know that one. And Wesley Snipes was on the same movie with Charlie Sheen. That's I don't know that y'all know anything about. That? I don't know that movie. I really don't. Oh, you know what? I think I have seen. Now that you say Cleveland Indians, that makes sense. But they started winning. Yeah, I think I know that movie, but damn, I must have been a kid when I saw that. That was like way back. Yeah, probably like early '90s, right? No, it can't be that old. Now I'm showing my age. Don't be mocking me. You on speaker. Don't be a jerk. Oh, my upstart is up.
No, we took it up.
Yeah, it's at $86 now. I'm trying to get to
What
90.
you get in?
Oh no, no, not Meta. Meta's I took my money off the table. I'm fine with Meta. That I'm gonna try to hold on until September. If it gets in the money, I'm gonna just hold on to it.
The market pushing up or down?
Oh, no worries. That's cool. That's cool. Not it's pushing up, but not kind. Hmm. Oh, he just came in, right? Yeah. You know what? Let me do this. Let me let YouTube go. All right, y'all. This thing is not doing anything. Opening range is just bouncing between the middle. So that way we don't risk anything that we don't want to turn around and lose. There was only one good trade that was there, and I kind of missed out on that one. You know, Rod's probably gonna kill me. He's like, "Oh man, yeah, it's that's part of that W. I left the W alone because I knew what we was gonna run into, but you know, we're just gonna play it safe. They're playing between two fair value gaps, and I don't want none of that smoke. So we will catch y'all tomorrow. Yeah, have a great day.